Hey folks, Gary here. Happy Tuesday morning to you. I hope your day is starting out just fantastic. What a great day to be alive. Hey Cole. Cole is still in his cone, so he's Coley, the cone head. But we see the vet tomorrow, and let's see what happens. I think it's going to be a good day for him. We've been talking about blessing this week and blessing our children. And you might think, well, yeah, it seems kind of odd now, like my children are grown and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's never too late to bless your kids. It's never too late to speak into their lives and say how great they're going to be. You're good at this, man. You're going to be awesome at this. It's never too late to do that. I would love to hear a blessing from my father. I really, really would. Now, that's not about to happen. The last time I talked to my father was probably, gosh, I don't know, 17 years ago, maybe 15 years ago, something like that. And it was a brief conversation over the phone where I actually blessed him. I phoned him to bless him. And there's my dog barking. Anyways, I called him to bless him. And if you might think that broke the conversation, it didn't, because it had been over 20 years before that we had talked. I tracked him down though. Anyways, I would love to hear a blessing from him. I really would, because it is important in our lives. You know, we can speak life into our children. And children, you actually can speak life into your parents as well. Love to hear it when my daughter says something great about me or my son says something great about me. It builds you up. It really does. Blessing and curses are very real things. You know, you can speak things into people's lives, and sometimes it's not a good thing. Sometimes it can be a curse too. I remember my grandma. She was not a nice person. Like most people, I had grandparents on both sides. One side, they were really awesome, good, believing folks. They served the Lord and really kind-hearted. And then on the other side, kind of the outlaws. I actually really liked my grandpa, Papa Slim. He was basically an outlaw. Grandma could be not nice at times. And I remember when I was very young, probably would have been about 10 or 11, for whatever reason, she said, "You will never be a pastor. God would never use someone like you." You know, that actually stuck with me. I didn't realize it. As a kid, I just do whatever. But later in my, late 20s, early 30s, when I felt the call of God on my life, I refused it. I said, that's not for me. That's not for me. That's not my calling. I don't know why I was saying that, but I was saying that. And it wasn't until in my early 30s, when people were praying for me and praying over me, all of a sudden this revelation came. I remembered the day, and I remembered her saying it. And I remembered, like, everything was so real around me. It's like, I remember that. I remember where she said, you would never be a pastor. God would never use you. That was a curse spoken over me. I don't think she knew it was a curse, but it was. It was something that was embedded in me that I truly, truly believed. Well, we can say those things, or we can say blessings instead. We can plant things into our kids that are going to be there embedded, but are good things that bring life to them, where we say good words over them. And then that can be something that drives them. They don't even know why, but it drives them to be better. Joshua 24, 8-10 says this. Finally, I brought you into the land of the Amorites on the east side of the Jordan. They fought against you, but I destroyed them before you. I gave you victory over them. You took possession of their land. Then Balak, the son of Zippor, king of Moab, started a war against Israel. He summoned Balaam, the son of Beor, to curse you. He wanted someone to put a curse on Israel. But I would not listen to him. Instead, I made Balaam bless you, and so I rescued you from Balak. We have the ability to bless and curse. Let's make sure we bless. I love to tell people how great they are. I really do. I love this. When I'm around people, I love to see what they're doing. And if they're doing something good, I like to call it out and say, you're really good at that. Thank you for doing that. Wow, you're awesome at that. That's blessing them. It's calling out something that's already there so they can be even better. And it's such a beautiful thing to do. It's something we should be doing as followers of Jesus, is blessing those around us. Anyways, that's the message for today. Hope it means something. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you later.